Hello Virgo, this is your June forecast. On the 2nd of June, we've got a full moon in Sagittarius happening in your 4th house. So a full moon is always shining a light on a particular area of your life. And here this full moon is shining a light on your home, your family, your surroundings, your security. So there may be some emotional issues to deal with family in some way. Also, the full moon may trigger a move. Often triggers a move of home or changing your surroundings, maybe a move of office or moving your office into your home. It's shining a light often on things you maybe haven't wanted to look at too much. So maybe there are some issues that need to be dealt with a family member or members, and maybe you know that you need to make a move and you've not been doing it, you've been procrastinating, and maybe now with this full moon you'll see the options available to you. You'll see the things that maybe haven't been so obvious before. Now on the 6th of June we've got Venus changing sign and Venus going into your 12th house, joining Jupiter there. And Venus in the 12th house is a wonderful time, Virgos, for relaxing, resting, taking time out from your busyness. Virgos, you're one of the busiest signs, always thinking, always doing, always active. This Venus here gives you an opportunity to just take your foot off the accelerator pedal for a while, to just enjoy being alone, being in nature, doing quieter things. And also it's a lovely time with Jupiter joining it, exactly conjunct on the last 3 days of the month. This is a very fortunate aspect. Jupiter and Venus together in the 12th house bring you divine help, bring a divine intervention when you most need it, maybe at the 11th hour. The energies of these two together just bring you something wonderful. Could be a quote or a message that just changes the way you're looking at something. It's an upliftment of energy for you. So we've got Mercury retrograde until June 12th, but going direct after that on the, Mercury retrograde going direct on the 12th. This retrograde, it's doing my speech in here, slows things down. And on the 12th, going direct, but staying in your 10th house, Virgos, until the 8th of July, a very long time. And also, first 3 weeks of the month, we've got Sun and Mars in this 10th house. So there's a great deal of activity this month for you, Virgos, in your career, in your life path. Important to be doing a lot of thinking, revising, reassessing during the first couple of weeks of the month during the retrograde. And then when it goes direct, then it's time you can go on interviews, take action, do new things, put into progress some of your ideas. It's a great time for working autonomously on a project, and just really wherever the sun is, it's shining a light on this 10th house for you. And so really look at your career, really look at what it is you want to create for yourself. Could be some really nice opportunities, but with Mars there, you need to be proactive. You need to go after them, and if you do go after them, your chances of success are really quite good, especially because of this divine help from Jupiter and Venus, especially those last 3 days of the month. On the 15th of the month, we've got Saturn going retrograde until September 18th. So going back into your 3rd house. So Saturn is now asking you to clear up some loose ends. Is there a part of your education that needs to be dealt with? Do you need to do that course, that studying? Also, it's asking you to look at technology. Do you need to update your technology, your knowledge in some way? And it's also asking you to look at your community, the people who are around you? Are there some changes that need to be made in that area as well? So Saturn's just doing a little checkup for those last, those 3 months for you, starting on the 15th of the month. It's also asking you to look at your thinking patterns. What are you thinking about? What are you focusing on? Because whatever we're thinking about repeatedly starts to manifest in our lives. So again, if there are things that you're not happy with, it's time to look at meditating, taking great advantage of the quiet time, so that next month when things move forward more and we start to make our way towards your birthday time, we were coming that way, then you can be lighter and freer. So on June the 22nd, we've got the Sun coming into your 11th house. And on June the 25th, we've got Mars also coming into this 11th house of dreams and wishes. And as I said, with Mercury retrograde really squiggling my brain up, I forgot to mention that we've got a lovely new moon on June 16th. And this happening in this 10th house. In fact, I'm going to do a retrograde motion. I'm going to put these guys back here. Sorry, Virgos, I know everything should be perfect for you, but I'm human and I do make mistakes. So just to say, this new moon here on the 16th, bringing a breath of fresh air into your career area. Maybe a new opportunity, a new person that you meet, just something that can bring something new, or a new idea that you have for a new business or a new career direction. As I said, on the 22nd the Sun and the 25th the Mars coming into this 11th house for you, energizing everything to do with your dreams, your wishes. What do you want for yourself? What is it you want to create for yourself and for your world, the people around you and our world? We are so connected now. This 11th house represents our social networking, connecting with people deeply, superficially, but also deeply. So here you can be very proactive, maybe joining some really significant groups, maybe crowdfunding in some way. Also working with teams of people. Great time for working in a team, for inspiring people, maybe doing podcasts and videos, but putting some energy into that last week of the month. I'd like to remind you that we're in a very powerful eclipse season, which began on March 20th. That total solar eclipse was nothing, we've had nothing like that since 1662. We're in an escalation period between now and 2020. Which is why I'm offering on June 20th, no accident of the date please, a seminar about harnessing the power of these eclipses. I'll be looking globally and personally, so I do hope you will join me. Happy June, thank you for listening, bye for now.